The Director of Public Prosecutions is not acting in the best interest of the public. She should resign. For months, she has unjustifiably remained silent on the impacts matter and has not effectively handled the issue. Statements criticizing Director of Public Prosecutions Victoria Charles-Clarke have been severe and have been meted out by members of the public for several months. Clarke, however, shrugged off the comments and gone on to dispel misconceptions surrounding the handling of criminal investigations by her department.
I'm sure you hear often the police say they refer a matter to the DPP for advice during the course of an investigation. When such a file is sent to me, as Director of Public Prosecutions, I have to review the evidence to determine whether the evidence complies with the requirements of our Evidence Act and the criminal laws of St. Lucia. I have to determine whether the evidence is sufficient and whether the evidence is admissible. And the only way I can do that is by having the actual or the real evidence, the evidential material upon which the allegations are being made. I must review that.
Clarke adds, despite some of the criticism, she still works to the best of her ability.
As I said before, whenever I have a matter to deal with, I have to put aside emotions, public sentiment. I have to act within the Constitution and the laws of the country. It doesn't matter how I feel, because I am the Director of Public Prosecutions. My role as a Minister of Justice is to look at what is presented to me to determine whether or not there is sufficient evidence. I have to ignore all the surroundings and all the other comments and other matters arising, and I have to stay focused. And that is what I have done with this matter, and that is one of the reasons why I have declined from making any public comments in this matter.
The DPP went on to give an update on the Lamberts case.
The matters are still before the court, the human trafficking cases and also the obtained property by deception. They're in two different courts. One is the Magistrates Court, which deals with the human trafficking matters, and the obtained property by deception is before the High Court. It is going through the sufficiency hearing stage. So there have been several hearings because there have been several applications being made by Defense Counsel in these matters, both of them, which has sort of caused it to take much longer than we anticipated.
During a press conference Thursday, the DPP indicated that the impacts report does not conform to the requirements of the laws of St. Lucia, and there are legal issues arising from the report which she is unable to disclose. For the DBS News World, I am Sarah Peter.